In an age defined by rapid technological advancement, today's teenagers navigate a difficult landscape of responsibilities and pressures. While technology has undoubtedly streamlined many aspects of daily life, its all-encompassing presence has also contributed to heightened stress levels among adolescents. With the average American high schooler allotted a mere 2 to 3 hours of free time daily, the impact on physical and mental health cannot be overlooked. One of the most significant repercussions of limited free time is its adverse effect on physical health. The modern teen's schedule looks a little bit like this: 1 to 2 hours getting ready for school, eating breakfast, and getting to school. 8 hours at school, and about a half an hour for free time for lunch. About 1 to 2 hours of homework, sports, and getting home, or bus time. About an hour for dinner, and about 8 hours of sleep average. Dang it! Dang it! Dang it! If only I had more free time. I know I could be better. You know, whenever I'm tired and I just can no longer study anymore, I find that having a few minutes to do what I love helps me get straight back into those classes. I'm with
Vince, right?
Elijah?
How much free time do you have in an average school day?
Average is about, I guess 30 minutes in it. And if you finish your school stuff, you have about, I don't know, 20.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Watch YouTube, play games, and just, that's about it.
Do you feel stressed or depressed more than 5 times a week?
Stressed? Before the end of the year, when I didn't have anything to do, yeah.
Do you feel you need more free time?
Hold them down a little.
Yeah, a little.
Alright. How much free time do you feel students get in a school day?
During school,
Yeah.
free time would be your passing periods and your lunchtime. Maybe like an hour.
Do you feel students get adequate free time during school day?
To get y'all's wiggles out? Nope.
It was a study that was done in the 1960s, and it was commissioned by NASA because they wanted to know how to hire more geniuses. So they hired George Land and his team to go out and figure out what makes a genius. So they started with a group of 5-year-olds, and they gave them a creativity test. The way they defined genius was, how do you use your creative imagination to solve problems? And what they found was, of this group of 5-year-olds, 98% qualified as geniuses. Then they came back 5 years later when this group was 10 years old, and it was down to 30%. 5 years later at 15, it was down to 12%. And then I think they just kind of gave up in disgust. But George Land took it further and went out and surveyed adults and found that only 2% of adults. He attributed this to school, 100% to school, that you would take a population, 98% genius, and dumb them down to 2%. He said uncreative behavior and thinking is learned.
Another issue faced is that youth feel pressured to have an online image and gather as many likes as possible. Many gauge their opportunity and popularity and self-worth through social media. The 24/7 character of current communication while keeping the world connected creates a sense of overwhelm and intrusion, depriving teenagers of needed free time for relaxing and time to think. In conclusion, the lack of free time given to American high schoolers, made worse by the increase of technology, has intense implications for both physical and mental health. As adolescents tackle an ever-increasing number of obligations and distractions, they must make self-care and establishing boundaries a priority. Educators need to recognize that this issue requires an involved approach that includes education, policy reform, and cultural shifts. Society, especially our peers, needs to encourage teens by providing more free time and making it a priority. Only then can we ensure that the promise of technology is employed to enhance rather than diminish the health and happiness of future generations. Thank you.